Greetings, Dr. Dominique Reese here, owner of Reese Financial Services, where I help my clients with anything that impacts their money as a financial coach serving LA County and beyond. So I said that I would go live today to talk about how to request your credit reports for free. And the reason why I wanted to go live with this particular topic is because I'd say over the past 2.5 years, I have served over 285 clients. Out of those 285 clients, 90% of those clients, listen to that, 90% had some question about credit. And so I thought, well, it can't just be my clients. These are just the people who actually showed up to get the support that they need. There has to be other people who have the same questions, who are unsure about how to get started. And so I decided that this very brief live would be full of value and some very concrete actions that you can take to request your credit reports for free. So let's just say you are not familiar with your credit history. You haven't checked your credit reports in a while. I have a lot of clients who that was their situation. And you know you want to do something about it. Whether you know what's on it, whether you know the score or not, you know you want to do something about your credit. You want to improve it. You want to clean up your report. You want to increase your score. And it could be for whatever reason. Maybe you're trying to move, make a purchase, get a credit card, whatever. You might need some financing and credit is going to play a role. So now you're ready to focus on it. Well, the first step is to pull those reports. Now, in case you didn't know, there are thousands of credit bureaus. However, we are most familiar with the top major three: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Again, the major three are Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Now, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, which is a federal law, it mandates that all Americans have access to their credit reports from all three major bureaus at least once a year. And that is a 12-month rolling period. You can access your reports via annualcreditreport.com. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, well, I know other ways that I could access my credit report for free, and you very well may be able to do that. However, by using annualcreditreport.com, thanks for the thumbs up. By using annualcreditreport.com, there are a few things that you will not have to worry about. One, you will not be asked for your credit card or debit card information. Two, there is no free trial or subscription involved. Three, you can request these reports via mail and get printed reports sent directly to the address you give them. Now, I find that to be three major benefits, primarily because if you are on any other site that says you can get your credit reports for free, you very well may be able to do that. However, they may ask you for a credit card or debit card. And that would then assume that you will be enrolled in some subscription offer if you do not cancel before the free trial ends. Now, if we know anything about our behavior, and money is very behavioral, we will forget about that trial date ending. And before we know it, we'll see a $14.95 or a $29.95 subscription fee hitting our bank accounts, and we don't know where it came from. So to eliminate those risks, I don't use other sites. I always direct my clients to annualcreditreport.com because you will not be asked to supply any payment information. That way you ensure that you will not be charged in the future. The other thing is, sometimes when you use those sites, you may or may not have access to a printed copy of your report. And if you do, it may or may not look the same way your reports will look if they come directly from the credit bureaus themselves. This is just a preference type of thing, But because analyzing your credit report is extremely important and there is a way to do it, you might want to get familiar with how the bureaus outline their reports. Knowing their format, knowing their language can be important when you're doing what I call a credit report review analysis. All right, so those are some of the benefits of using annualcreditreport.com. You can visit that website, but the great thing is there's 3 ways to pull. First way, via mail, and this is the suggested and recommended way, and I'll tell you why. Of the 3 ways that you can request, which are via mail, via phone, and over the internet, I always suggest via mail because if you use the phone, you will not talk to anyone. It'll be an automated system. You'll be asked to punch in some information, and let's just say you don't enter in something correctly or the system can't read it. It's going to eventually lock you out and tell you to mail it in. Second way would be to request it online. However, you go to annualcreditreport.com, you get there, you click on request free reports, and you're going to hit an opportunity to see all of the bureaus. But before you can access those reports, you're going to be hit with some verification questions. Now, for some of us, this will be easy breezy. However, for others, it can be the barrier to getting your reports because they're going to ask you questions that technically only you should know. And those questions are really related to what's on your report. If you don't answer those questions correctly, you will get locked out and they will tell you to mail it in. So we just mail it in. That's the way I suggest. It's easier and you'll be able to get the reports printed and sent to you. So you don't have to worry about downloading them, or if you were to do it online, making sure that you're using a personal computer that you can trust with that kind of information. So that's a little bit about how you can request your reports from annualcreditreport.com. Absolutely free. You can request 1, 2, or 3 of the reports, and you can request them once a year. So if you request them today, you can't request them again until 12 months from today. All right? If you have any questions about these details, feel free to shoot me an email, and I'd love to get back to you. You can reach me at Dominique at Reese Financial Services.com, or simply leave a question on the page. I'll be happy to respond. And if you think you want to talk with a professional, I suggest that you reach out to me via my website where you can apply for a discovery call. And that'll give us some private time to discuss your situation and how I might be able to support you moving forward with some of the goals that you have. All right? So if you have any questions, again, reach out to me. You can also reach me directly via phone, area code 213-787-4399. Lastly, I will be hosting How to Review Your Credit Report to Increase Your Score. It's a workshop that will be held at America's Job Center of California in Rancho Dominguez, also known as Compton, on May 21st at 11:30 a.m. If you want more information, feel free to reach out to me either on social media, via email, or via phone. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I look forward to serving you. Have a good one. Peace.